Nice thing about Blue Yeti is it also has a headphone jack.
All right, so I decreased the game volume by like 20%, so that won't be as screaming loud as it typically. So it's a black
It,
screen right now, but Galomir,
Galamir.
1386.
don't want it to go to Tchaikovsky level.
I'll probably decrease the in-game volume when we get there.
Hopefully. God, that thing is hideous.
Yeah, that is the big bad of the first game.
Good old-fashioned PS1 cutscene graphics.
It's actually kind of impressive, just how visually impressive Medieval is as a game series. Can someone check the Twitch just to make sure it's cropped well?
Yeah, let me do that real quick. I know we always have cropping issues at times.
I've made sure in advance, but I'm not sure if it carried over. London, 1886.
Oh man, the overlay looks great.
Yep. Daniel Fortescue. He's not even British, and he's in the British Museum.
To be fair, nothing in the British Museum is British.
That's fair. That is a spooky dinosaur. He's not as spooky as that kid, so.
Yeah. Was that dinosaur like the fossilized remains of the big bat or something?
No, that's just a dinosaur.
Oh.
This is a very
God,
impressive
oh.
cutscene for the time.
Oh, absolutely. I do not doubt that at the time these were the most realistic graphics anyone had ever seen.
To be
As well
fair,
as the mocap.
this is 2000, so the Majora's Mask was out by then.
Majora's Mask does not even look close to realistic.
Fair enough. But Majora's Mask had its own like style. It's all about style.
This is like the Fallout 3 of 2000.
Fair enough.
Fallout 3 is always my default of game that looked extremely realistic at the time, but now looks really piss.
That dude there looks like he came out of Corpse Bride.
Fair enough.
To be fair,
He's got the chin of that one character.
To be fair,
Yeah.
a lot of people can call these games like, what if Tim Burton directed a video game? So.
Oh, that guy looks straight out of Corpse Bride.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that's
That
straight
doesn't
out of
look
Corpse
good.
Bride, maybe. I don't know. That's a very small
Speed.
Tyrannosaurus. That's a very small. That's not a Tyrannosaurus. I almost said Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm an idiot. That's a Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
Did he
Maybe
just
it was
eat
a
that
young one.
guy?
Oh, he didn't. He threw him aside. He doesn't have a throat to swallow with.
I know, that's why I was asking.
Then I think they were also trying to go somewhat family safe.
Yep. Medieval.
The Medi and the Evilist.
Yep.
The
Too Medi,
Mediest
too
of
evil.
It's too medieval to be medieval.
Too Medi, too evil.
The museum.
So, I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie.
Same.
I have. I've seen almost all of them.
Are they good?
Well, it takes a different genre direction later in the series because initially it was about, well, what kind of, pick up on what kind of became the overused lines and tropes for the series.
Wasn't it like very heist focused in the first
It was
one?
it was more heist and straight racing focused.
God, that thing, that ghost looks so weird. It looks like if somebody tried to make a ghost of Betty Boop and Casper.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I thought he wore glasses, but apparently he doesn't. So.
Those are just big freaking eyes.
Or does he have glasses? Maybe that's part of the trick.
I don't see a bridge.
Well, I think maybe the fact is they were using like a really old model, so like. All right, what's this have to say?
Can you read it?
I don't think I can.
Yeah, the first few, of course, we didn't have a lot of like CG available for that, so it was mostly just like what they could do with practical, and then just try and do some digital.
Oh, there we go. That's A.
But then later on, they thought, okay, let's make it action.
Oh, there we. Yeah, I already talked to this guy.
It's probably just a tutorial on how to do things.
The legendary knight Sir Daniel Fortescue, born around 1250, died 1286 at the Battle of Gallowmere. Legend has it that after defeating the evil sorcerer Zarok at the Battle of Gallowmere, he rose from the dead a century later to destroy Zarok once and for all. It is said that in times of the greatest need, he will return again to free this land from evil. Actually, on that note, let's go to game setting. I want to.
Oh yeah, the volume.
That too. Volume. Let's bring that down.
On to refine where your Twitch was.
Music volume is a bit loud. Screen adjust. I can adjust the screen.
Probably shouldn't, considering the screen is.
Yeah.
I love this music.
Oh, it's very much a beautiful series, just like the music.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is the game I want to see remastered the most. There.
Yeah. Could definitely see how it could look amazing if remastered.
It is a mobile slice and dicer.
Right, the first game looks amazing after being remastered, but this one, I definitely.
The first game was remastered?
Yeah, the first game was remastered like 2 years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I would
play that at some point.
Oh, it's a PS4 exclusive.
Oh.
Son of a biscuit.
And I would really love to see that I'd really love to see them
so
remaster
adorable.
this one too. Apparently, the remaster is in the works, but I don't think it'll be as faithful a remaster as the first game.
They should have just remastered the 1 and 2, and
they should have done just what they did with, well, you know, what Activision did with Spyro and Crash and their trilogies.
Yeah, except without Activision.
There's a reason they didn't do it that way. It's primarily because Medieval 2, despite being an amazing game, is a bit of an old shame for its developer. Because they made it in like a year, and they made a lot of choices that they would definitely have loved to take back. You haven't seen it. Sir Daniel Fortescue talks in this game.
Okay.
As an inventory, you've got 2 weapon slots. Select your weapon, then use the stick or directional buttons to select the slot it should go in. Once both slots are full, L1 plus square switches weapons without going back to your inventory. Should make killing things much more fun.
Oh, that's neat.
I find killing things the most fun whenever I possess a tiny horse and beat them to death with my hooves.
That is kind of fucked up. Okay.
Well, you don't remember the picture of that horse that was possessed by a Victorian child?
Don't recall, no.
Ah, I'll have to. I'll send a pic that you can look after stream.
Okay.
It was like Medieval 2 got the Majora's Mask treatment, more or less.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, develop this thing in a short amount of time. Go.
Well, to be fair, it was literally the last year of the PlayStation. Because they moved immediately on to the there we go. Small shield. There we go. What do you have to say, Bucky? There we go. Okay, I gotta stand on it.
If you equipped a shield from your inventory, triangle becomes defend. You can use it with the daring dash for when things get really hairy. It's got a limited amount of strength, so use it sparingly, or it'll be you that gets a battering.
Yeah, I have been told most people don't actually ever use the shield games.
Shield?
Yeah. It's the little circle on my arm right now.
Oh. Yes. Deathstroke's mask.
Almost looks like the little reboot symbol from the series reboot.
Sir Daniel is canceled. He's got a straight pride shield. A super straight pride shield.
Oh, yeah, it is that color.
Oh, God. That sounds awesome.
You remember...
The super straight.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Strength is so fucking stupid.
I think it was the most ridiculous thing I ever really caught for the sake of not knowing if it was even parody at that point because of how dumb people can be about it.
At first, I did think it was parody, but then I saw a bunch of TERFs like actually, genuinely like claiming to be
Oh,
super
Oh.
straight,
ew.
and yeah, that's when it's entirely possible that it started out as parody and then was taken seriously by the people it was supposed to make that it was making fun of.
Goodwin's Law
So-
at work.
So it sounds like politics.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Let's be honest. Oh,
Boobies.
yeah, we can't show this anymore.
Yeah, stream's
Oh.
canceled.
Oh god, it's just like the
Everything-
penis in Outlast. We're doomed, we're cancelled.
Yeah, we're canceled.
Oh god. Shit.
I'm at full health. Nice.
Sweetness. And I saw those gargoyles in that little video, and that was an interesting, sounded like a calmer version of Smeagol.
You know what? This kind of makes me really want to play.
And what?
A game?
Guess what game this makes you want to play?
Medieval
Link to
1.
the Past?
No, I've never played Medieval 1.
Legend of Zelda of some variety?
No, actually.
Kingdom Hearts?
The quirkiness and like just the weirdness of it kind of makes you want to play Gauntlet Dark Legacy,
Fair enough.
which is a fantastic game.
Wasn't that on Nintendo
Gauntlet-
64? Am I thinking of a different one?
Gauntlet Legends was Nintendo 64. Dark Legacy was PlayStation 2, but also
okay.
got a GameCube release that was slightly different. Legacy is essentially an expansion on Legends. Like it's the same game as Legends, the same story, except it has twice the levels, like twice the realms, twice the bosses.
Oh shoot!
gonna wanna hit that guy in front of you.
I got stuck. I was in a stun lock apparently.
Oh yeah, that's what everyone says.
You got Wombo comboed?
Everybody says it, but nobody means it until right now. I got
Well,
59% to
That's
the
like
Blue
the
Goblet.
that's the old way it was when you started getting like model clipping, and it's like, okay, getting hit, motherfucker, god damn it, he killed
What
me.
you buying? What you selling? What you buying? What you selling?
Oh, that's clever with the hand.
Straight from my armpits.
What you buying?
I got a
What you
pouch
selling?
there. I'm actually a marsupial.
So I'm saying it right now, but Resident Evil 4 ripped off Medieval 2 with the spiv, so we can all just cancel Resident Evil 4 now.
Yeah, you're not a fan of Resident Evil series, are you?
was,
God, I've only played
what
the
was the
fifth
spiv?
game. The spiv,
Oh,
the
you
spiv
should-
is the seller dude. What you
Yeah.
buying? What you
Oh.
selling?
You should definitely play Resident Evil 2. It's pretty good. It's the best Resident Evil game.
Oh, wouldn't that mean that 4 was giving an homage,
Maybe.
and
who
then it
knows?
just stuck? Because I thought, like,
let's be,
I remember.
let's be
remember a
honest.
documentary or
Homage
something about
is
it.
what people claim things are so that they can avoid getting sued for ripping stuff off.
Well, no, I mean, I remember looking up something with between Resident 2 to 4 where they brought the Merchant into 4 and just kind of kept something similar. Was that I was like, yeah, we'll just kind of make him our own version of like, well, Sid, kind of,
To be
and
fair,
then just have references to ourselves.
To be fair, there's nothing wrong with using a similar concept as another game. I don't think anybody in Resident Evil 4's development team really played that much Medieval 2. I found a torch. Nice.
Oh, I thought that was a wooden stake.
It's modeled just interestingly. Let's go with that.
I gotta say, I love the sounds in this. Whoever was in charge of the sound design was fantastic.
Actually, I'm gonna decrease the volume a little because that is.
It's got
still
that right amount of
loud.
cheese.
That's still pretty loud.
Get that dramatic medieval music, haha. But it's also just got the cartoony sound effects that just still match enough to be cartoon realistic-ish. However, combine that word.
It's all about that that sign. Okay, there we go.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
going like full assing it, not just like half assing the idea.
Let's see.
probably go to the back.
I gotta load it first. Gotta
Oh,
swap weapon.
you mean the museum didn't just preload a cannon with gunpowder and a cannonball?
That'd be too cartoony.
Okay, let me see if I have. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you do have a cannonball.
There we
What do you
go.
think this is, Gex?
You know, fair.
Remember?
You know, what? I actually have Gex 2 and Gex 3 on.
You mean Gex 1 and Gex 3?
No, Gex 3 and Gex 2.
What the? Oh, there was the initial.
Fair enough.
Because I thought like the way they screwed up with this series, even though it was short lived, was Gex 1 came out and then didn't hear much, didn't see much, and went to the video store. Oh, hey, Gex 3, where's 2? Oh no, they skipped it. They did? Why?
What console?
I'm going based on N64.
Oh God, definitely ignore the N64 Gex 2.
Yeah, because I
Just
don't think
that
you even
thing
saw
from
it.
the beginning.
Yep, that is. Despite assuming many monstrous forms, the evil sorcerer Zerak was reputedly a coward. Legend has it that the great knight Sir Daniel Fortescue vanquished this creature in 1386. Yeah, that's literally him. That's his corpse. Oh shoot.
That's not
Oh.
just like a statue. That's just straight up the corpse.
Yeah, probably. And if it is
What year does this take place?
the 1800s?
Oh, okay.
1886 or something. But with that one sign in Gex, no premarital Gex, and it made my mom feel shocked when she saw that because I just didn't get it at first. I was like, "Oh, why are they putting that in the game?" I was like, "Was that bad?"
A great
I was like,
kraken
"Oh."
that could smash a boat between fearsome jaws. Some still suppose that the deep seas still hold creatures like this great beast. The fisherman Phil McCavin caught this example of the coast of Bagnor Regis in 1774.
Was this like a boss in the first game?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I would not be surprised if it actually was, because I have not played the first game. Fun fact, I've never actually played the first game.
So all we know is partial mystery and partial non-mystery.
So I'm more familiar with the second game, which is why I opted to play it instead. You can definitely notice that if you fall from a great height, his head falls out of his suit of armor.
See.
So I was choosing to do this instead because when I was a kid, my brother fell in love with the series despite
Yeah, it
never
does.
actually playing any of it. So my mother got him Medieval 2 for Christmas one year. And I never played, but I definitely didn't want to play it because I was
It was spoopy.
It was so spoopy. It was super spoopy. It was the scariest thing in the world. See how scary this is. Look at this.
Well,
Look at
you'd
that.
be like that.
That's scary.
Terrifying. Oh no, a door!
You see
A
that?
door, a frame.
This is scary. You see this darkness right up ahead? Scary.
Coffins.
Look at this. This is the
like a
scariest
giant
thing in
organ.
the world. Look at that.
Spooky. Dun 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 dun.
There's an entire tomb here. What is this? What's it doing? Why is it so spooky?
Yeah, this game is the scariest. Has the scariest thing of all in the entire world. British people.
Ah, Dan can hit the note.
So
I haven't warmed up.
So one of the main so the creator apparently so this game went through a very sort of a game of telephone during development, where they were like, okay, here's an idea. It takes place in London and it's about Sir Daniel's descendant, and they go through like a bunch of ideas. They telephone it through like 5 different people. They finally end up just doing it as is.
Oh boy.
So this game is the end result of a game of about telephone.
Oh no. So it's like, hey, here, do this part. Hey, do this part.
I gotta kill a dinosaur and then I can meet a British dude. I don't know which is more terrifying.
Hmm.
That,
What if it's a British dinosaur?
that would be an issue.
How terrible.
Terrible lizard. Ah,
Yes.
Terrible taste.
Well, yeah, it's British.
That
uh,
oh no, all these tiny bones.
would somehow
Tiny
make up the whole
bones.
body.
yeah. Strange how all these bones are the same, and yet they look nothing like the bones that compose the body.
It's an assembly project.
Yeah, it's by IKEA.
Admittedly, it's so
we
cool
thought
to see this.
we thought it was British. It turns out it's Swedish, because nothing in the British Museum is British.
Ah.
No wonder everything's built like crap.
There we go. New shield. Thank goodness.
Ooh, a copper shield.
I already have a
And
copper
yet-
shield.
Oh,
Hey, Shiv, what do you got? Buying what you selling. I'm just gonna buy. Done.
I think you just got smacked.
Nope. I've taken no damage.
Oh, so it just was a camera shake.
what's that say?
It shakes the camera frequently. Daniel is so hard to control sometimes. Dinosaur display. Recent advances in technology have allowed us to accurately build these great beasts for the first time. Many of these giant creatures stood as tall as a house. Their brains were small and weak and had to be protected by large bony plates. So, what's its weakness, do you suppose?
Probably dropping things on it. Wow, I didn't know it could breathe fire.
Maybe hitting its head.
Probably hitting its head.
Maybe, you think?
I do.
Maybe.
That's where the brain
Oh,
is,
dang
and
it.
that's where the head
Oh.
is.
Maybe get it to put its head up the second floor as a rock falls on it.
Hit a wall, do something similar.
Okay, so the rock seems to fall on me, not on it, so...
Oh.
That's inconvenient.
Oh, see? It's summoning the little ones.
Attack it.
Slap it.
You called it.
Ah,
There we go.
So long, gay there.
yeah, but
that was
never
half
do.
its health in a single blow.
Oh man,
One of those few
7
boss
in
battles you can
one
go in and out
blow.
of the room.
Sir Daniel Fontescue, aka 7 in 1 blow.
Jester,
He's well armed.
you know that one, right? The 7-in-1 blow.
Sounds familiar, but I don't recall the reference at the moment.
It's a grim fable. I like to tell this one. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
The premise is it's about a guy who kills 7 flies with a single swing of his belt. So he makes himself a trophy that says 7 in 1 blow. He goes on many fantastic journeys following this, where he runs into a giant, a group of knights, etc. And he becomes this great noble hero. Because everybody thinks the 7 in 1 blow is them.
Because people can't imagine a world in which things are not about them.
Giants, people, knights, etc. They're like, we should ambush him. And they're like, no, we can't. He'll kill 7 of us with each swing.
Oh, oh, these bones are basically nanobots.
It's a transformer. I should have known.
Transformers, dinos in disguise.
Jeez.
Isn't that just Dinobots?
Yeah.
Well, you're
Remember
doing
that?
scores at this
One of my
point.
favorite animation errors is from the Dinobots. Whenever one of them just crashes through the wall, but they don't actually have the animation of the wall breaking, so they just walk through a wall and add the hole later.
Check this out. I'm just shooting it. This
Nice.
bozo wasn't smart enough to protect its brain. I just had to shoot it. Ah! But I need to avoid its fire breath because that does a ton of damage. So
Can you just camp out on the health fountain?
maybe, but it's it has a limit.
Oh, okay.
The health
I didn't-
fountain has a limit. I think it only gives you like 400 extra HP or 300. It's the limit. It's an amount.
Yeah. Because that would have been a big oversight if they just left a health fountain that you could camp. Wow, those bones were surprisingly combustive.
The brain. Oh, look, the entire building's combustive, and
Mm,
that's
Nice
combustive.
combustive.
understanding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one
Combustive.
didn't even have
It's a
reason to
first.
explode.
The health vial. I have an extra health potion now, which is an extra HP bar.
Yeah, I figured. Ooh, the professor's lab. Or
Yes.
the professor's slab.
Oh,
Come
oh.
up to the
Oh,
lab and
god dang it!
see what's on the slab.
I'm an idiot. I'm
I
a
see.
fool.
What?
I didn't pick up the goddamn chalice.
What does that mean?
I didn't pick up the Hichiro's chalice. I'm a fool. I'm a barbarian. Ah!
What does that mean?
What does it
I'm
mean?
missing out on an upgrade. His name
Oh,
is Winston.
fuck.
Oh.
Is it all the way at the beginning?
Yeah, no, it's. I gotta go back to that level.
Fuck.
He's got robotic arms. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's dressed like the Onceler.
Yeah, so they gave Dan a voice in this game, which the creator who does the voice of Dan said was an awful idea, and regrets it immensely. So that's a lesson. Sometimes not talking is better.
Yep. Worked out great for Gordon.
I'm imagining a voice for Gordon Freeman, and I can't imagine anybody else other than that one.
Wayne Radio. Oh,
Oh, Kevin Smith did his breathing in the first game, supposedly.
I like the Wayne Radio Gordon Freeman.
Never heard of it.
It's Half-Life VR with the AI is self-aware.
Hmm.
Have you not seen those?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, you are in. If you like Freeman's Mind, then you're going to really like Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware.
I gotta go
Sounds
back.
like you're going to face full life consequences.
Gotta freaking love that. That is the best parody in the entire world.
I think my favorite Freeman's Mind episode is the one where he sings Modern Major General.
That's fair. I have not seen.
Even though it's an offshoot, my favorite Steam-based parody stuff was the Gmod Idiot Box series.
My entire experience with Freeman's Mind is as a kid, like a teenager more. And they would have these videos where they'd be like, the Freeman's Mind episode 53, and then it would just be like Paralyzer the song. I mean, Paralyzer is a decent song, but like legitimately, it's not what I wanted.
I know, like whenever people would post, Dragon Ball Z Abridged episode 31, and then it's just Nyan Cat.
Oh god.
Oh, the clickbait.
Yeah, Team Fooey Star. Fuck Team Fooey Star.
Ooey.
Yeah, Fooey.
Oh, dang it, okay.
Instead of an R, it was an I.
Oh.
Because at first glance, you wouldn't really notice, because the brain is weird about words. All you really look at is the first, the last, and a few of the middle letters, and your brain fills in the rest. So it's really easy to
No, dang it.
Misparse.
it's really easy to be tricked.
It's like,
that.
whoa, wait, what did it say?
Yeah, and it sucks when you have dyslexia like me.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a little different, but kind of similar for me, just because my brain's always going directions. I was like, okay, did I say that right? Or am I just seeing things?
Ah, I've cheated the game. I got money early. Got more
But the
money than they
chalice.
probably want. Yeah, I need to get the chalice. I gotta go kill
Get the
everybody
chalice.
again. Chalice.
The chalice is important. It's the chalice.
Get
Not
the
just any
chalice,
chalice.
Bentley Bear.
It's the hero's chalice.
Yes.
Oh my god, they have laser beams.
Laser beams top their frickin' heads.
God, I love Austin Powers.
You know what always bugs me about it? That
What?
Austin Powers is a parody, yet for some goddamn reason, somebody at Who owns James Bond?
I think it's MGM.
MGM.
Yeah.
I know.
For whatever reason, they decided that they should rip off goddamn Austin Powers for Spectre things.
Oh,
Where James Bond and his archenemy are brothers.
Yeah. The reason why it was done in in Austin Powers was because it's a really stupid thing to have. Like it was satire of the shows and movies that actually do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
it,
It's
like
like,
wasn't it established prior with something else, or did they just want to go?
Speaking
Okay, let's go
of
cheesy.
Speaking of series where the main character and the antagonist are siblings and it's done in a really stupid way, um, Tin Man did that with the Wicked Witch
Oh, yeah,
and
that's why he was like
Dorothy.
really pissed about it.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
And it
like
got really dumb and
it
really
was really dumb because the
yeah,
reveal
really
was like
cringy.
the reveal was like I had a sister, like Dorothy the sorry DG is like I had a sister, and then like 2 minutes later the Wicked Witch walks in. I don't even remember her name. Whenever I'm trying to remember her name, all I can think of is Aziraphale because that's kind of what it sounded like, but I know that's not it because Aziraphale is from Good Omens.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, no, the witch walks in. It was like, oh, you did good work finding this place. Now I caught you. And DG is like, you're my sister. Like, done with all the inflection of Marky Mark in The Happening.
The Happening is set. I recall like when The Happening, like this big deal. It was the first M-rated movie, R-rated movie by M. Night Shyamalan. It was a big deal. It was never done before. The Master of Terror finally does what he was born to do.
Good job, Shamalama Ding Dong.
And then he has been doing nothing but trying to recapture the glory of Sixth Sense.
Yeah. To be fair, he's been trying to do that ever since Sixth Sense.
Well,
Fair
you kind of
enough.
got a little bit of it back, I think, with what was it, Glass on the other one.
I heard Glass. Oh, no, not Glass. Unbreakable is.
Unbreakable, I think, was
Yeah.
the next in the series that was meant
Wasn't.
to be the twist of not realizing, oh, this actually is a continuation of the.
That's
it-
split.
No,
well,
oh,
that's
it's
it.
split.
They're connected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Glass
split.
is good. I liked Glass.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of people don't like Glass, and I totally get why.
Oh, no, Unbreakable is good. I don't like Glass.
Yeah, I get why a lot of people don't like Glass. Because its big twist is literally the characters you know and care about get brutally murdered in pathetic way. Which is its own kind of interesting twist. And it makes sense considering the type of movie that Glass is. But it is still really not fun to watch.
I
Probably why Unbreakable came back to try and pull it together.
Yeah, Shyamalan's only had 2 good films, and that's well, Shyamalan's only had 1.5 good films, and both of them are 100% because of Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is good. I'm trying to remember what other
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense. Yeah, I was
Well, I
trying
heard
to
he
figure out if
became
he's done
more of a
anything else.
diva over time, though.
Oh, Bruce Willis was in fucking Die Hard,
Bruce Willis is fun.
and Death Becomes Her.
It is so weird when you keep saying that because it does not seem like Bruce Willis is in that movie until I remember he is.
Yeah,
So
because
messed
he
up.
had hair.
Good
A
hair.
little bit of hair is still left in Armageddon.
He was in Armageddon.
Yeah, he was with Matt Damon.
He was one of the leads.
No, it
Oh
wasn't
right,
Matt Damon.
Armageddon. Sorry, when you said Armageddon, I was thinking Independence Day.
No, that's Will Smith.
Yeah, that's.
I
Will
know
Smith.
it's Will Smith. That's why I was. Like,
Messing
the
with
only
you.
people I really remember from Armageddon is I think it was John Cusack and Steve Buscemi.
Ye-
Those are
Okay,
the ones I
here we
really
Also, I
go.
forgot the name of the actor who has that more gruff voice that was in Independence Day and Miss Doubtfire. You know who talks like this? Sounds like he's from New York and has a little bit. Oh, yes.
Here's my reward. I have a cane.
Oh, nice!
A
You could beat
cane.
people with it, like the Beetle Banfrey.
Yeah, I can. It's a stabbing weapon.
Oh, you can stab it like you can stab people with it like the penguin.
Fair enough. Kensington. Mission briefing.
So
I gotta
it's
say here.
your canes for fencing. It's a fencing cane, actually.
So somebody's been doing some affairs? Well, we should ask my dad about that.
Oh, whoa. What's this?
No, we shouldn't. My dad was a very honest man.
Oh, no, we're going to talk about someone else's bad parents.
Uh,
Leave the kind behind and put the bad where they something
I don't
should
think
be.
this cane's very useful as a weapon.
It, but it's got great poke in MOBA games, bro.
You know, stabbing weapons are probably not super effective in a world full of the undead where vital organs don't matter.
Yep. This guy, I hate this guy. You know what he does?
He resurrects everything you kill until you kill him.
But he doesn't become killable until you kill the summoned.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, yay.
and
I know
hate
the feeling.
like that.
If you played a lot of adventure games, you know the feeling.
No, absolutely. Ah,
And
Yeah,
then it's
just-
of course like, oh, even Deep Rock Galactic kind of does it with one of the dreadnoughts, which are kind of bosses for a mission, where one has like the one's like a queen and
Oh,
has
come
all these
on.
other spawns, and you have to find all these spawns that need to be killed before she reveals her weak spots.
God, I hate enemies like that.
Yeah. At the same time, at least you can kind of go all over the rooms as long as you're surviving.
Yeah.
At least I got this really powerful suit.
Oh, hey. Person in the chat says they got stuck on Medieval because a zombie glitched out.
Oh, that
Oh.
happens. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, back in the day where we couldn't
Oh
do much for
yeah, he's
patching.
dead.
So those guys are easy to kill if you can get them in like a cycle, but hard to kill if you like miss one.
Or let them walk away.
Oh, it looks like they're everywhere.
No, it's a little bit of corralling from what I can tell he's doing.
Yeah, what I do is I use my sweep attack, which does a ton of damage and has a wide sweep.
So your
Big-
sweep attack is your crowd control.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. One more
What,
swipe, Calliope.
What are you gonna be playing next week? Okay.
Senua's Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Right.
Because so he gets like a second or two of vulnerability back to it, trying to.
That guy's
There
a
he's
joy.
dead.
You
Boom.
should kill him or something. You know, like slap him in the face.
Let's see if I can
How about?
find some HP.
Stab
I can
him with
get
the
him-
cane.
See if I can
You
find some HP.
stab him with the
it's kind of
cane.
low. Right.
Yeah, the cane's made of wood. It's good against vampires. You gotta stab
Stab
him.
him.
I actually wonder, maybe
Give
the
him some
cane is
steak.
good again.
Oh man, for a skeleton, he's dummy thick.
He's goddamn hips for that cake.
What's going on
Just
here?
with, you know, a lot of extra iron.
Ah, boo.
Well, I can't steal it. Oh!
Okay, so what they're saying is I need to make sure I have everything on my
I will
affairs in order
say-
before I pass through whatever this.
Yeah. Jester, I will
Yeah.
say that your puns are gold.
Well, good thing I didn't give you a silver. Because you're worth more than that.
Ah.
You know, I actually considered making.
Oh no! I
Oh
killed
no!
myself.
How did you die?
I
fell.
must have fallen just that much. Okay, thank
There's
goodness.
fall damage.
There's a little.
He fell.
Okay.
The
Yeah, you
I
can see
did-
the health fountain's not as flourishing as it was. So that's a
Yeah.
sign that that's up.
Years
In-
ago,
Interesting.
like over half a decade ago, I thought about making like a video game review YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and I was gonna call it like Silver Game Reviews or something like that. And the
Right.
tagline was gonna be "Silver because gold is too much."
That's funny.
And the thing was, I was gonna look at really shitty games.
There we go.
Well, it's always good to have variety and not always go, okay, here's a trendy game, I'm gonna review it.
There we go.
I mean, at least like you wouldn't be game theory. But I mean, all the guy could really do was a little bit of Undertale, a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's. That was it.
I mean, he still does do stuff, which is I guess one of the main issues. Fell into this loop of just name 3 games over.
Who?
Yeah.
Uh,
Game theory,
Game
Matt
theory.
Pat.
Yeah, Matt
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
Pat's. I've talked to people who know him, and they say he's a decent enough guy. The problem is, has no idea what to do.
Yeah,
He
I
boxed himself in, didn't he?
yeah, I unsubscribed from him a long time ago because I just got tired.
Of the final FNAF theory, it's all been solved again.
I'm gonna
Well, not
solve it
just-
again and again and again and again and again and
Not
again and
just
again.
that, but like, I noticed So, are y'all familiar with like? I think it's called like the amnesia effect, like in regards to like
The,
reading
the Mandela
shit.
effect.
No, not Mandela. It's like the way it's explained is like, say you're an expert on a topic and you read a newspaper in which they talk about the topic and they get everything wrong, and then you turn the page and there's a report on a topic you know nothing about, and you assume that the person reporting knows what they're talking about, even though they don't know what they're talking about on the things you know. There should be no reason why they should be any more accurate with the stuff you don't know.
You mean
Come
like
on,
Dr.
die,
Phil?
die, die,
Kind of.
die.
But
die.
basically,
There Oh, seriously?
one thing I had to be like, one thing I consciously realized is whenever he does games that I am intimately familiar about, whenever he did theories on games I'm intimately familiar about, like Zelda,
Yeah.
he would always make the most basic mistakes and overlook like the most obvious things and like present theories that had long since been debunked.
And extrapolate whatever from the distance.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. I'm not talking about like the physics stuff. It's about like the lore stuff.
He did the
And
same thing with
No,
Hollow Knight.
I don't mean physics. I mean there's the idea of he'll overlook what would be right in front of him just to make an abstract theory.
yeah, like the biggest example is like it really stood out in two particular
Uh-oh.
theories. Um,
Out.
like the there are two theories in particular. Well, I guess three if we're counting the SNES as it Sans Undertale, which was hot garbage. But I don't need to say that because
Oh,
everyone knows
not
that.
SNES, it's NES.
Yeah, but
That's from SNES. No, sorry.
yeah.
You're getting me mixing up now. The SNES of the SNES variety of Earthbound 2.
Well, I was trying to say Sans and Ness at the same time, but
Sans and NES.
I mean, in that one he overlooked the entirety of Gaster when
Yeah.
making that theory. But for like, there's two particular Zelda theories which just piss me off so much. The first is the claim that Link is dead in Majora's Mask. That has been debunked years before Matt Pat even made that video.
It
Like
seems like
there
it's
is,
clout chasing at that point.
yeah, Twilight Princess has like the bow that Link got in Termina. The bow from Majora's Mask and the bow from Twilight Princess are the only bows that have that unique design. They each have two prongs on either side, on both
And
ends.
additionally, sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
You also have the Ghost Hero of Time. Who
I
we know who
will.
is.
I am willing to overlook that because that was at the time that he made the video. The Hyrule Historia was not out yet, so
Mhm.
the theory that the hero shade was the hero of time is is not. I am not going to count that. But also, there are people who will look at that and be like, "See, that's proof that Link died in the forest and became a Stalfos." It's like, no, the
Maybe it'd
hero
be
shade.
taller.
The hero shade is not a Stalfos. He's a shade. He's a ghost, not a Stalfos.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's what I saw him
uh,
as. He was a shade. He was a past version of himself.
yeah.
Just much more degraded in appearance because, well, my soul's been around for a lot of time, but
But yeah, Link had to A
Certain
have been
objectives
old enough to have a
require
kid.
hold. Stand close and hold
B
action to lock on.
come back from
Lock onto
Termina
buttons
in
to move
order
your
to give his
character.
bow to the Gorons before he died. And C, Link had to the Gossip Stones used the songs from Majora's Mask. Used some of the songs from Majora's Mask that Link got in
like Song
Termina.
of Healing.
Yeah, the Song of Healing. So that means Link unequivocally did go to Termina and came back with physical evidence that he had been there.
Yeah,
So there's no doubt that Link is not dead in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, that's neat.
and Song
And
of
And,
the
Healing is
other
still one of my favorite
and I don't
songs.
mean
and
that
the other
sarcastically. I
one
realize everything I say when I'm like, oh, that's neat. Stuff is like,
no,
glad
no,
I.
I get you. The other theory that pissed me off so much is whenever Matt Pat was like, "Oh, the Breath of the Wild it can exist in a merged timeline because of Hyrule Warriors, in which they open portals to all the timelines." It's like they open portals, yes, but it doesn't it doesn't like leave a mark. Like the port, it just how should I
It's like
explain it?
borrowing some time to just say, "Hey, let we have a mission, let's do the thing, and see you later."
Yeah, it's basically opening up a bubble, and everything within that bubble is from a different time. However, the environmental stuff does not leak out of that bubble. The only things that come out of that bubble are the the people,
And
and then
DLC.
they go well. No, even in the DLC, like it's confined to the bubble is like that ring
Yeah,
of runes that is at the edge
right.
of the map areas.
Yeah, I wanted to
Uh,
mainly make fun of the idea because you would get like DLC characters and warriors.
yeah,
But yeah,
but yeah, there's a lot of reasons why Hyrule Warriors is not what merges the timeline, and that is very obvious
but at
whenever
this
you like
point,
think
sorry.
about it.
So last I checked, when they did the release of
Oh,
frick,
there we go. That
Skyward
was a
Sword,
bomb.
they showed a book or even shared it on an app of um, the timelines being 3 timelines at that time. So I don't know if it's gotten to 4 now.
No, no, it's currently 3, but also nobody in the theorizing community like considers the Hyrule Historia's timeline because there's a lot of contradictions, and also it really stupid. Like
Mm.
it works on the it works on the every action leads to a different branch, but the thing is nobody likes that kind of
Oh God,
system in
I'm being
regards
attacked by Anubis.
Oh
uh,
God,
nobody likes that system because whenever if we have that be the system, then every game over, every minor change would lead to a new branch, and that just leads to a lot of chaos, and you can't really definitively say that this game is in this timeline.
well, it
The
kind of feels
much
like Legend of Zelda series in general, where it's like, okay, different action, different extension.
There we
well,
go.
the,
There we go. There we go.
well,
There
what
we
it's
go.
like is basically it means that every action leads to a different branch. So every game can that leaves the possibility of every game exists in a different timeline. Like none of the games are connected, like that kind of theorizing. And so nobody really nobody gives a damn about the Hyrule Historia's timeline. The common consensus is that the end of Skyward Sword is what causes the third split, not Link somehow failing. Because the end of Skyward Sword has someone actively going back in time and changing the past, which is what causes splits in the first place. Like, it makes more sense than Link just happening to not succeed for no reason.
To be fair, the Hyrule Historia should. I think like a lot of stuff with timeline made by people. Either
Hyrule Historia was not made by Nintendo. It was made by a third party and published by
yeah,
Nintendo.
that definitely does seem. No.
And then the Hyrule Encyclopedia is even worse.
God.
They put the Oracle games as happening after Link's Awakening, despite the end of the Linked Oracle games ending with Link on the boat setting sail, which is where Link's Awakening starts. Like, Link's Awakening starts with him on a boat. The Oracle games end with him getting on the boat.
Good news. I can get the chalice. I can get my new weapon.
If you
Ah,
survive.
If I survive,
if-
yeah, if I survive. I have a bunch of HP now. They're pretty nice with the health fountains.
Yeah.
I can probably ignore these. Don't help me out.
That's something I thought was also a cool loose connection for the Zelda games was that Link to the Past connecting a bit to A Link Between Worlds. Since it had to do with that cross between what kind of happens in A Link to the Past that causes you to go between those worlds.
Yeah, Link to the Past, or Link Between Worlds is a sequel to
Right.
Link to the Past. Fuck
Which is
yeah,
cool to see.
trains!
Skull Train.
Yeah, but guess
I love
what?
trains.
It
It's
has
got a
the
chalice.
Yep.
Found chalice of souls.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not Dark Souls.
I see that's your ProZD voice.
That's one of them.
you-
ProZD has
Can
a
you
great.
say the entirety of the Peter Pan finale?
I'd have to read it.
You can do the entire movie, man.
I know, but the finale is the video that got that he.
No, it wasn't.
too,
It
so-
wasn't the finale he did. It were they were Shadow.
But no, it was
Here's
the.
video. He did both, I think.
Yeah, the finale is the one that I remember.
Okay.
The video where he does the finale.
To be fair, that's just him showing off.
Oh, absolutely.
You made it!
Yeah.
This is where the spell was cast. Look around for clues and then head over to the museum. Something seems to be going on over there.
You know what?
It's-
It's gonna be detective time.
The museum seems a little not British at the moment.
Okay, so
Oh.
what's going on here is I gotta find clues. What's
Go
suspicious
upstairs.
in here? Okay.
The clues.
Maybe that gargoyle. Can you break the gargoyles?
Maybe. Who knows? Break these boxes.
Ooh, hey,
There's a
check.
chest.
This
Oh,
seems
geez.
very suspicious. Do you think Batman could tell me what's wrong here?
Oh, hey, there's a pentagon on the
Pocket watch.
pentagram.
Yep. So when I was a kid, my brother got the farthest, and he didn't get past this room.
What?
Oh.
So I'm gonna tell you exactly what. See that gargoyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw the opening of the game, and in the opening of the game, these gargoyles right here come alive.
So he was scared?
Scared of the gargoyles, yes.
Oh, man. We should get
Oops.
Quark on stream just to roast him.
Oh.
To be fair, I couldn't get past the dinosaurs, so legitimately,
Young still.
he was way braver.
Yeah.
You had to get the stony buggers.
I'm not surprised. This game is absolutely terrifying.
Yes, it's scary. It's the scariest game I've ever played.
Absolutely. It takes place in London.
I guess there's probably a bit of like similarity vaguely to
It's a
like what you
bulldog
get
and a
out of the
lizard.
Courage episode with Ramses.
Pity we cannot yet enter the tomb. We will
You know who was the best Dapper Lizard villain?
I don't know. That's definitely something from London. Man.
Toffee.
That's what got Robotnik crossed over with steampunk.
It looks like something that like a futuristic Castlevania game would have.
Or
Probably.
just regular Castlevania.
I was gonna say Toffee is a fantastic Dapper Lizard villain.
Very, very much. That is still my most favorited art on.
Oh yeah, the Toffee.
Yeah, the Toffee redraw.
Toffee was such a great villain. I hate what happened in the later half of the series
They
because
just crushed him.
yeah, they didn't do anything with him after like
Right, Dan,
they
you
didn't
can't
resolve
laugh.
any of
It's
the
so
things that he was
boring,
setting
Dan.
up.
I'd save if I was him, so I'd save.
You might want to save, mate. You
So
might not
you
survive.
You missed it, and I'm kind of disappointed you did. But the bulldog says the master will be pleased.
Uh,
Oh,
I
Ah,
don't know.
dang it!
I'd be
that's the little guy.
Yeah, exactly what I was expecting.
no more Anubises. What is this? The desert province of Gauntlet Dark Legacy?
You'll get there. It's a livable circumstance.
Boom, boom.
God. I want
Thankfully,
to play Gauntlet.
Thankfully, the gun is.
I want to play Gauntlet Dark Legacy again,
I
even if
would
it's not for
love.
stream.
I would love to play that again with. I like how they follow.
Yeah.
They're just gonna
Do you
fall
have
to pieces.
Do you have a PlayStation 2?
I still have a PS2. Yeah.
You should get an adapter, like a capture card, so you can stream PS2 games.
I don't have any PS2 games.
I will buy
Oh.
you Gauntlet Dark Legacy
I'll keep that in
If you-
mind.
if you want to play it on original hardware.
Now,
Or we can play it on a Caribbean PlayStation 2.
maybe that's always an option.
Yeah, there's not as much slowdown. If when I played on a Caribbean PlayStation 2, there wasn't nearly as much slowdown as you'd expect.
I'll keep it in mind. Mostly because I just I want to give it time before I do that on stream because I think that's a game that's best with like.
Absolutely.
There's some games that are best played. That's just
Yeah. God, I always played as the Jester.
What
Me
did I do?
too. Oh, there we go. Boom, he's on fire now.
What if we all got Gauntlet Dark Legacy and played as the Jester?
It would be a laugh.
Batter up, batter up.
Yep. The Carnival and the Dream World are like the best world.
Those are
Because
good.
because
Well,
the
at least use
Carnival
themes,
is like
yeah.
yeah, the Carnival's just the first two levels of the Dream World. But the weird surreal like physics of the Dream World were like great.
I definitely love the bear.
Yeah.
Down
I like
scroll
the
of segment up here.
well, you gotta pull that thing back.
Yep.
You gotta shoot it.
Yep. What I gotta do is I gotta.
He's
You
a
can
strong
you
skeleton for no muscles.
can tell this is a PS1 game. Oh, are
Because
you
it's
kidding
got
me?
block puzzles.
He's got
Oh,
physics puzzles.
there was an Anubis hiding behind it.
There's an Anubis everywhere. Everywhere is an Anubis.
I was wondering why it was a laser light show.
Uh,
Time for your next round of boxing.
There we go. This tablet of Horus.
You should get a lozenge.
I-
Lozenge, excuse me.
To be fair, there's a lot you can say about Horus, not a lot of it.
To be fair, there's a lot you can say about a lot of gods, and none of it's great. I think there's only one Greek god that isn't an absolute dick, and that is Hades.
He has his moment.
I mean,
Dionysus definitely isn't.
By comparison, but he's
yeah,
still a grump.
Dionysus, in comparison to like Zeus, Dionysus isn't a prick, but remember, he destroyed an entire kingdom with a massive party.
Also, he doesn't really kind of care about his
That's not
followers
his fault.
until
That's
after
not
that.
his fault.
Uh,
To be fair, it's not nearly as bad as say.
also, he was kind of a dick to Midas.
No, to be fair, he was not. He did exactly what Midas wanted.
I know, but he did it in like a dick way. There was no reason to be a dick like that.
Now, to be fair, do you know how many people fucked over Midas? It's not just Dionysus. Zeus fucked over Midas. Apollo fucked over.
Zeus fucks everyone,
Well,
and Apollo fucks over everyone who doesn't fuck him.
The reason
The staff of Anubis, and there's an Anubis.
boom, there we go. Gun.
But yeah, the Greek gods.
There we go.
I would, if I died and found out that there was no capital G god, but there were like a pantheon of gods with all their own different motivations and interests, I would be more. I would give them more mercy than I would capital G god. Because I can understand the world being as fucked up as it is if there's multiple deities all doing their own thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much having your local store trying to keep things stocked. Like, are we getting this thing? No, ask Hermes. Not today. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
let's see. What am I doing here?
Like,
This is. That's.
a lion.
Yeah, this is
That's
Anubis.
Anubis.
Okay, look.
Anubis is the
Okay.
staff.
Stuff. I do
Oh,
like
they
that.
each have their name.
I like they move it to the object. That's kind of cool.
Ooh, nice.
This one is definitely.
Yeah. Which means the other one is Sockmet.
Techmet. Ah.
So you think you have friends
Friends.
in high places with power to put us. Forgive us the smiles on our faces. You will know what power is when we are done.
Oh no,
hey.
she's hot.
A titty mummy. Oh, she's got a gem in her belly. Jesus Christ, she's a giant. Oh no, she's not.
Yeah, she's
It-
not.
Yeah, it was just perspective.
She's probably an old belly dancer.
Don't worry, I'll save you from the British.
To be fair, what the British do to mummies is kind of fucked up.
Oh, absolutely. They ground mummy meat and snorted it as an aphrodisiac.
The
You're
idea
there?
of having my own stuff with it.
I'm Mjolnir now, yeah.
Mew mew.
It's meow meow.
Mew mew. God, I love Darcy. Darcy is the best character in MCU. The only other character that is equal to Darcy is the guy from Ant-Man who Ant-Man's friend.
Yeah, I know.
Of course it has a shockwave attack. That's just straight out of Gauntlet.
To be fair, there probably is some overlap.
It does give me a lot of Gauntlet vibes.
Yeah, this game very much does have Gauntlet vibes. Oh my god, he's calling her
Well, keep her away from the streets. This is around the time Jack the Ripper's out and about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whitechapel is actually an area I can visit.
Actually, I guess Jack the Ripper wouldn't have any interest in her considering she already has her internal organs removed. because of the mummification. They'd be in canopic jars.
Wow.
My
They
God,
actually did
that guy has like, oh
They did the zoom.
man,
Yeah.
I don't want whatever you got going on there, Professor Fidgewidget.
Oh man. He's probably got a robot dick.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Freak
my
Show's
God.
the next level.
Hell yeah, I'm always a fan of circuses.
It contains some weird specimens at the best of times. Heaven knows what's going on there now. Creep in round the back to avoid being spotted.
All right, let's do the Freak Show. Save my progress. All right, theory time, folks. What do you think we're
I'm-
gonna find at the circus? Bat
A
lady?
clown.
Gonna find clowns?
A
Yeah.
ringmaster.
Find a
That
ringmaster?
too.
What about the
I
bearded
think the-
lady? We're gonna find the bearded lady?
Probably.
That's
Probably.
one of those common tropes.
Yeah. Strongman.
Funhouse.
Oh man, I'm always a slut for a
Oh,
good
there's
fun
the
house.
bearded lady.
Oh, there's
Multiple
Are they
bearded
all-
ladies.
lots of bearded ladies.
Yes, I
Are
win.
they supposed to be enemies?
Yeah, but you've played this game before.
To be fair, I have not played it that much. I never got this far, as I've told you.
Yeah, but you played it more than me.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh god, you just flattened them.
I just killed the bearded lady.
It's fine, we got more in the back.
Are they living or are they undead?
Oh, there is no ringmaster.
Yeah, without the
ringmaster's
ringmaster, the
missing.
imps are going crazy. So I gotta stop the imp. The
Oh, you gotta fight
Imperials,
the
the
ringmaster.
imposters.
Yeah, it's pretty sus.
I gotta fight the Imperials.
You gotta fight the you gotta fight the sus. You gotta fight the sussy.
Just a little sus.
Yeah, it
Oh,
still
so-
blows my mind that the cool S is called a sussy. Oh my god, I love this music.
This game has like amazing music every single time.
Oh, absolutely. This music gives me like anxiety, but like not in a bad way.
Have you
It-
heard the music for the remaster?
No, I didn't even know there was a remaster until earlier today.
Oh, it was the first one you meant, right?
Ah, dang it! That camera angle kills me.
Because of the perspective.
I mean, they changed perspective right there. Oh, that's. There's a health vial right over there that I don't think I can reach. I'm not even gonna bother.
Oops.
You can jump across, but let's not even try. The bearded lady's
they-
too dangerous. I must exterminate her.
What are they, like, possessed or something?
Nah, the bearded lady just really doesn't like skeletons.
They got friend zoned by a skeleton once
Oh my god.
over spaghetti.
I was gonna say, wait, do you kill the living?
I mean, yeah, why not? I'm a skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton-
it's
the
not your
skeleton,
issue.
The skeleton wars include the living, you know.
God, I love the skeleton war. I am so sad that the skeleton war has been over for like 5 years.
Wait, really?
It
You-
never ended.
I mean, have you ever? When was the last time you saw a skeleton war post?
Point.
Multiple times. I've been part of it.
Yeah.
I've been making posts, but more probably in Discord because I try to remind people it may not seem like it, but the war is still on.
You're that. You're those British soldiers in that didn't get word that the war ended, and fucking killed John Lawrence.
Well,
Ah,
You're saying
dragon.
the skeleton
dragon.
war is like
dragon
the
attack.
game?
Ah!
Yeah, I haven't seen like skeleton war posts on Tumblr in years.
so does that mean you lost the game?
Oh please! The trick to winning the game is knowing that you can't lose. If
I've seen explanations, but remember, the whole idea was that it was made up in the first place.
exactly.
I make the rules because the rules don't exist.
Everyone listening to the stream has officially won the game. It's over. You can never lose the game ever again.
But now, by extension, you have lost simultaneously by
Well, no,
initiality.
because they won. You win first, and
You
therefore can
lost
never
first, and
lose.
therefore had lost.
Love first lost, then love lost first. The missing Shakespeare play.
Consider it a tiebreaker.
Uh,
That's a good episode of Doctor Who.
oh, the Shakespeare one. I do like that they finally answered the question of why was the Queen pissed at him in the 50th anniversary.
That's neat.
Yeah,
There we go. Nice. I got.
nice.
I
Money.
always love it when they include.
Oh, and also when they kind of made it
Oh,
seem
yeah.
like Shakespeare had a bit of
If only
interest in
they,
the Doctor.
if
As
only they were more realistic and had the carnival games be unwinnable.
you can still win them, just gonna have the right strength.
Well, no, no. A lot of the carnival games are like straight up rigged, and they have to like they like especially that one where it's like, oh, you got to shoot out all the red in this picture, and like it's rigged because even a very light amount, and like it gets to the point where the paper just stops ripping and just folds. So it's that one is actually like straight up impossible.
You remember X-Men Origins? There's a scene where
I
you
try
got
not
the.
to.
Okay, it's a bad movie. Yeah, legitimately by
Uh,
every stretch of the word. Um, but one of the scenes involves them at a carnival where they're being cheated because the guy with the light bulb power is using power
yeah,
to keep the light bulb from going out even after they were.
yeah. I liked that scene. That was one of the good scenes.
There's a few good scenes in that movie. Very, very tragic. That movie.
That was so many unfortunate things because with some of those movies, it was like good scenes but bad movie.
Yeah, it's one of those things. The X-Men movies, especially, are the result of really bad management.
Yeah, I wish that X-Men Origins Wolverine was good because then we'd get more X-Men Origins films. Like we sort of got that in First Class, but First Class, there's one scene in First Class that pisses me off a whole lot, and you know exactly which scene it is.
Which one?
Darwin?
Yeah. The scene where Darwin dies. You know, the mutant
Oh
whose
yeah.
power is that he survives. Like he adapts to survive literally any situation. He's the one that gets killed off. Like
Yeah.
in the comics, he was hit with a powerful neurotoxin, so his body turned into a sponge without a nervous system until the poison passed. When he was touched by the god of death, he ended up becoming a god himself. So he literally could not die.
Yep.
Like when he like got willed out of existence, he was able to will himself back into existence. He is more unkillable than Wolverine or Deadpool.
What I remember, there was a thing where he fought the Hulk, along with some of the other X-Men, and because his body eventually realized that he can't beat the Hulk, what he did instead was he just teleported halfway across the galaxy to get him out of there.
Yeah, like
Because it was more taxing to keep evolving new ways to beat the Hulk, just to.
I
yeah,
was like, screw this, I'm getting a power to teleport.
yeah. Like he ended up like he's basically he's stronger than the Eternals. He's stronger than the Celestials.
We're getting in Eternals movies.
I know. I don't want to be excited for Marvel movies, but I can't not be excited because I'm hoping it's not garbage. Oh, I love these rooms. I love these
Oh,
rooms.
you're gonna love Sphinx and the Girls, my when we get back to it. Just like
That's gonna be in November.
giant elephant robot. Okay, what? Pick up my gun.
You might want to go on that sideline.
It's an elephant.
One of those tight space boss battles.
Well, this is exactly the same as a boss fight from the first. They know their strengths. And
Players'
admittedly,
strengths and
it's
just a little.
also the case that they probably just have the budget for something.
That's fair. Is it like literally as in the first game it was also a robot elephant?
Nah, it's a different robot. It was a robot imp. The robot elephant is like way more imaginative. But yeah, so they had a robot imp with the exact same boss fight. So this is very much taking the same page. I do like that Dan used a gun hand. He clearly
yeah.
knows that he has to look down the sights of.
You remember the you remember that poster for Metal Gear with Big Boss looking down the side of a gun, like having a sniper. I think he was like holding a sniper rifle, but he was holding it to the wrong eye
Sounds
because
ridiculous.
he's got an eye
that
patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really stupid and hilarious.
So that is something could.
You know, people were able to guess the twist of Metal Gear Solid 5 based on the fact that Big Boss was smoking an e-cig instead of an actual cig.
That's fair.
Like, Metal Gear fans scare me.
How so?
Well, just because they were able to figure out the big twist based on the fact he smoked an e-cig.
Well,
Which way to go?
you gotta find the signs. But I think it's also funny and ironic way because just the idea of an espionage series, and they decide, okay, let's crack the case. And then
Admittedly,
they're like, okay, here's the quad twist.
There was dialogue in I want to say Metal Gear Solid 4 that where Big Boss was like, "Oh no," was like, "I only smoke the real things," and that's what drew the attention to it. But it did. A lot of fans did like the twist because it solved the plot hole of Big Boss dying twice by just having there be two big bosses.
That's fair.
Hmm.
You gotta do it somehow.
Hold on, can you look at the poster for the? Can you look at the poster of the clown girl with pigtails?
Can you? That one. Vampire girl.
Okay, I am always a big fan of clowns. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Baby from FNAF because of the pigtails. If
Oh,
she
so the
had red
eyes, maybe.
hair. I like clowns.
Oh, there we go.
You
I
should
just
do
go down.
more with Scraps as a clown. You should do more with clown Scraps.
I know. I've drawn it before. I need to.
The Elephant Key 1. So you got Elephant Key 2, but not Elephant Key 1.
You can also always mix it in with some court jester stuff.
Oh shoot! What you buying? What you? Okay,
What you
I
buying, what
got
you
all
selling,
I
what you
need.
living, what you dying.
Got all I need from him. I can get that later. I'm having a lot of fun.
It looks like a fun game.
Yeah, it's one of the ones you kind of just kind of chill into, even if it gets a little speedy.
Definitely wonky. I did look up like how long I played. Oh, thank God! They only take. Back.
Rather than just outright kill you. That is surprisingly merciful.
But because they make you platform up.
Still, like in a Mario game, that would be death.
If it's lava.
Well, no, even bottomless pits.
Oh, bottomless pits, yeah, because, well, this was water. And I was thinking one time I'd see
No.
like liquid, it'd be like the water versus lava situation. But yeah, if it's a pit, death.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that was the bottomless pit.
That was water.
That was
What,
water.
over the trampolines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
or under the trampolines.
You see
Oh,
the water
weird.
right there.
That was just very
Well,
dark water. So
yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it was a bottomless pit because
there's
I
a little
didn't see the
creature in
water
there that had to.
texture.
Yeah, that's the only time you can really kind of see it's with the little creature with making the ripples.
Ripples, believe it or not.
haha.
I
You know
think
what
that topic's
show
all wet.
I miss?
What?
Beyond Belief. You remember
Never
that
heard of
show?
it.
Vaguely,
It
vaguely.
had the guy who played Riker in Next Generation
Ah, yeah.
as the host,
You know what
and it
show he's in that I really want to come back?
Star Wars: The Next Generation.
Star Trek: The Next Generation. Yeah, that would be your.
Yeah, Star Trek. Sorry. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my my nerd card.
You know what show I
No,
really want him to
I'm
come
gonna
back
be
for?
crucified. What?
Oops.
Gargoyles.
Yes, aren't they? Are they remaking Gargoyles?
There was news they might be, but they didn't.
Oh,
A kind of similar situation since I'm still following the Tremblay brothers for them working on trying to bring SWAT cats back. But like a lot of
didn't
studios have been kind of like, eh.
you know? I could see. You know who? If whoever made Masters of the Universe did a SWAT Cats miniseries, I could definitely see that being good.
And Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I do not think anybody should approach that man for SWAT.
Why?
Kevin Smith is a unique personality, and probably not a good choice for SWAT Cats.
Um,
I mean, it's not in his realm of interest.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is very much the kind of person who loves himself some
Ah.
action figures.
you gotta get those things to fall on the elephants.
Probably.
The oh god, if you could reboot any show from the last 40 years, what would it be?
I'm
Like,
trying to
just
think now.
a straight reboot. You determine who it is that makes, like, what studio makes it.
Maybe Adam's Family with a studio that action is.
Megas XLR.
I guess
Oh.
XLR would be great. Get Andy
God.
Travatsky back on that.
Yeah.
No one's already used. That
Really? Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he stepped on me. I lost a health potion. That's on me.
Whoops.
You know what show I think should get a reboot? And, like, get the people who made She-Ra to do it.
Yeah, that.
Princess of Power. Yeah, She-Ra was surprisingly good.
Shira, the other Masters of the Universe.
Yeah. No. You know what should get a show? And have the
Delay.
people who
Dang
made
it.
Castlevania make the show.
Uh,
Imagine if the people who made the Castlevania show made a Zelda show.
That would be
I think-
interesting.
I think they could make it work. The only thing, they would have to start at either Skyward Sword or Ocarina of Time.
No, I think they could pull
No.
off an in medias res.
Well, you can think about it this way. They could even go based on the very original game, which was not even the beginning.
Yeah.
I definitely
mean-
would believe they could do it.
I think it'd have to be Skyward Sword or Ocarina of Time, because that's when you'd introduce, like, Skyward Sword would introduce, like,
I know I missed it. Okay, that's it. I'm swapping to this.
I think most likely it would be Ocarina of Time, though. That way they can introduce the three main players, Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf.
At the same time, you have to remember with the Castlevania show, it added a new iteration of the main three for that Castlevania story. And at the time, I'd gone with the idea, okay, this series is
There
done.
we
Dracula is
go.
actually a nice guy now.
I win. I win. I'm victorious.
Yeah.
Death to my
Because
enemies.
you had Trevor and I keep forgetting her
Trevor,
Sypha. Sypha.
name. Sypha.
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 But that's based off. Isn't that based off Castlevania 3?
Yes.
It's a bit of a mix, but yeah.
They
that's
include
the idea of they want
characters.
unique-ish.
They include characters. In fact, most of the antagonists are Castlevania. various other Castlevania.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Camilla is in like every Castlevania game.
Nowadays.
No, it's
No,
'cause it was the secret
she
boss
was.
thing that she was.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a mask at one point. But she's in Symphony of the Night. She's in Circle of the Moon. She was in. I'm gonna look up everything she was in.
She was
I
in
think
Lords
she
of
was also
Shadows.
I think it was the one where it had to do with the first Belmont dealing with the curse, where it wasn't Dracula himself, but someone of a different name before they became
Gabriel
the
Belmont.
name of Dracula.
Yeah, she made her first appearance in Simon's Quest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, she was in.
Simon should just go home.
Yeah,
Well,
she's been in pretty much every Castlevania game since Simon's Quest.
That's fair. Even appeared dead in Shadow 2.
What is?
I think with Legend of Zelda, if they made it into a show, they'd probably go like even the Nintendo route of going, okay, new series, so it's not something entirely predictable.
I think they could use like various bits and pieces,
Yeah, I mean,
various interpretations.
right.
That's the important.
So it's like mixing it in, but not making it seem like okay, you're following the storyline on rails.
I did it. I won.
Nice. Yeah, I think that if they did a mini series for Zelda, in the same way they did with Castlevania, they'd probably have like season 1 be the child section, season 2 be the adult section.
Right.
Uh, like, because I don't see any way of having it. Like, I don't see any I don't see them starting with like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, because like it'd have to be a game that establishes, like definitively establishes the characters.
Frightful man. As far as we can see, the whole city has fallen under his wicked spell.
So basically, the story is about an aristocrat who wasn't happy he got kicked out of the aristocrats club.
Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen Aristocats.
This lady is none other than Kia, 91st consort of Ramesses himself. I've been doing a little reading, and
91st.
You might feel old, but she's
Yeah.
positively ancient. No offense.
You were the one who freed me from my eternal prison.
How can you talk?
I
You shouldn't have a tongue. They should have taken it out during the mummification
Dan
process.
has no
So
jaw.
no- It's on the lips and the eyes.
To be fair, Dan has no what? Nothing. Dan has no lower jaw, and he talks in this. Which, by the way, they do admit was a terrible choice. So if they do make a sequel,
Yeah, remove his tongue.
It's not even there in the first place.
do they actually read
Yes.
it all?
Daniel Rattles. What was his last name?
Fortescue.
Fortescue.
Oh no.
The
This
first.
is bad.
Are you gonna have to launch yourself in? Big rip. So you're gonna have to fight without a head. What does that mean?
It
Does
means
that
I have
actually
no head.
change anything?
If you
It-
die,
it
you die
changes
for real.
Plenty. It changes plenty. It can spot to my head.
Well, at least he can't talk anymore.
Between head and body using L1 plus triangle. If you find your head, L1 plus triangle will put it back on.
Too bad you can't
It's
throw
a
your
sailor.
head.
It's a sailor. I gotta kill those sailors.
Zombie
Ah,
sailor.
yes, it's Beef Stroganoff and his brother Chicken Stroganoff.
They got gangrene from the scurvy.
Dang it! I'm low on health. Gotta keep that.
Yeah, I was making an Ace Attorney joke.
I've never
'Cause,
actually played Ace Attorney.
I played my first Ace Attorney. I'm actually about to beat my first Ace Attorney game.
Which
I've
one?
heard they're all really good. It's
Yeah, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a collection of Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. I've beaten Great Ace Attorney 1. I'm about to beat Great Ace Attorney 2. But yeah, in one, there's a sailor named Beef Stroganoff, who is like the best character ever. And in 2, it's revealed he has a brother named Chicken Stroganoff.
Right now, I'm using a
guess-
bunch of projectiles because my HP is.
I mainly played the Phoenix Wright trilogy and a bit of the Professor Layton one.
I'm going
I think there's
to
another.
Oh, he shits on me.
I'm gonna play the Ace Attorney trilogy I bought on Steam. I'm gonna play that after I beat Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Nice.
And then after that, I'm gonna play Metroid Fusion, unless Scraps wants to play
Get your
Metroid
head.
Fusion.
There we go.
Actually, was I gonna play?
No, no, no! I'm so close to dying. There we go.
Maybe, but I really want to play Castlevania Circle of the Moon now that the Advanced Collection's out.
Thank goodness for
That
that.
was an interesting range too.
Castlevania Circle of the Moon is the best Castlevania game. It's better than Symphony of the Night.
There we go. Health, health, lovely health, glorious
Oh.
health.
I'd probably say Castlevania 4 is probably one of the best.
I haven't played Castlevania 4.
How can you say
Castlevania.
that Circle of the Night is the best? Circle of the Moon, sorry.
4 is the one with Richter, right?
Nope.
No?
Simon.
Simon?
Simon has
No,
a
it's-
nice long run.
Man, I've looked around. There's something going on in the observatory, but the entrance is barred.
There's 1, 2, 3, and 4
Go and see
or
what's
Simon's,
under
I
the river.
think.
Oh, right.
Overall.
Those are all the NES ones, right?
Oh, mix of NES and SNES. Since Dracula X had Richter, that came in, I think, around still on Super Nintendo, maybe PlayStation.
Uh, God.
But yeah, it was like
oh,
Simon,
right.
Simon
Scrap.
had
What?
omnidirectional.
Aren't you, after you play, so not next week, but the week after, didn't you say you wanted to play Demon Castle, Dracula, Apocalypse, Gaiden, Legend of Cornell
Never even
by
heard
That's
of
Fallout
that.
totally.
Boy?
Never even heard of that.
It's the one from the Nintendo 64.
Oh, definitely not.
What? You
I'll,
said you want to play
I'll leave that to Matt McMuscles and crew.
Are they doing it?
Yeah, they're doing that right now.
All right, then for the final week, I will play. For the final week of of Halloween, I will play Demon Castle, Dracula, Apocalypse, Gaiden, Legend of Cornell.
You know, I was
By Fallout Boy.
thinking, and I thought about this.
Is that an
But-
alien?
It's a squid.
Cthulhu.
That way we're not going to the Eldritch yet.
I guess.
Me and Scraps has already gone to the Eldritch.
Mhm.
So I was thinking that I could play Sonic Generations in commemoration of your birthday, and then I realized that'd just be a 10-minute stream. That good at that game.
Oh my god.
Well, it's probably less that you're that good at that game, and more that you would experience a lot less glitches.
Fair
'Cause
enough.
Jesus Christ, I had so many glitches. I do have my birthday off though, so I do want to stream something on my birthday. I'm not sure what. Maybe I could stream Circle of the Moon on my birthday because it's my favorite.
There's the option of finding another Sonic the Hedgehog.
Uh,
Though I think that might be a bit too. That might be a bridge.
I could play Wind Waker, which starts on Link's birthday.
Good.
Die, bird, die, die. There we go.
Basically, make sure you have fun.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna play Castlevania Circle of the Moon because I have the Advanced Collection, and Circle of the Moon is a good
Bless you.
game.
Thank you.
Uh,
Health potion. Of some degree.
yeah.
Okay, so I need.
You know what game had the worst fall damage?
What?
Bubsy. Because Yeah, it was a 2D platformer with fall damage.
It's just a bad game in general, let's be honest.
Well, yeah,
He played Bubsy.
yeah, and we never actually. That wasn't for this channel. That was for our attempt at our first attempt at having a gaming channel.
Yeah. Oh god, he's trying to rip off my head?
We only had 2 games on that channel, and he did rip off your head.
Dumbass bird.
We only had 2 games on that channel, and that was uh, Bubsy 3D and the pre-sequel, Borderlands pre-sequel.
Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Action repeatedly. What's the action button? Well, the buttons are action.
I think it just means like attack.
And a bit of a
I'm
rhythmic thing
hammering
going
every
with the
button.
kills.
Huh.
There we go.
Oh,
God
what
dang it.
was it?
Oh, I just kept hammering buttons. That was that I'm supposed to. A bunch of HP happens.
That
Is
shouldn't
it?
be the way.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like.
It is not the way. You need to find a way.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
referencing
not a
that?
fan of.
No, god damn it, no.
Am I referencing what?
Big rip. Yeah, I think it's probably attack.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah.
I just not aim well when I'm.
Probably. I mean, you don't have an eye,
Fair enough. That's cruel.
but it makes sense.
Where is my head? There. Wherever that is.
Gonna be right back.
Wherever that is my head, so I gotta figure out where. Dying. Got scalper. I have no more.
Big rip. You have 147 gold.
There's a
Look at the
life
top
bottle.
left. Is that not gold at the top left?
Oh, that's 100. That's my shield.
Oh, I thought that was like gold coins.
No!
You need to get better at button mashing.
I'm as good as this game lets me be. Oh god dang.
What was that one horror game where you're like trapped on an island with a bunch of giant bugs?
Don't recall, but it sounds awful.
Ah,
Sounds like a miserable experience.
oh god. I gotta look it up. He's gonna be bothering me otherwise.
I think I heard about that. Bug Island. Escape from Bug Island.
Yes, it is Escape from Bug Island.
God, and I just was going with the lowest budget name I could think about.
Yeah, no, you got it right on. Like, you got it exactly. It legitimately is Escape from Bug Island.
Oh god, that's sad.
Yeah, no, it's if I remember right, it's not good.
Not even something like Escape from Buggy Bay.
That just sounds like it's gonna be a game where you're escaping like a gang of people in dune buggies. Like it's some sort of Mad Max spinoff that takes place at the beach.
You know, that would be kind of fun.
That actually would be.
Escape from
It would.
Buggy Bay.
Yeah, no, that actually sounds pretty fun. It'd basically be like the missions would basically be like, oh, steal this car, drive, try to escape these people without running out of gas.
Have you ever played? back when I was in my head and it says
When that weighs down the levers.
no. What it does is there's a secret hidden thingy that I need to secret. I need to remember what
Uh,
it is.
that's a nice puzzle. Where is your head?
It is currently.
So by the observatory.
Is it all the way back at the observatory?
Look at it. You see the observatory. Look.
No, I know
Oh,
exactly where
let's
it
see
is now. There we go.
Like, well, behind him is the observatory.
I need to go
'Cause
up
when you-
here, of course.
Yeah.
Ah, there we
Oh,
go.
there's the ladder.
I was wondering where it was. I was like running around that entire area, just hacking away, smacking away, and it turns out
Whacking, he's smacking, he's hacking. He's hacking, he's whacking, he's smacking. Whacking, hanging. Chop that meat. No. There it is. Yeah, you see, behind that fence is the observatory.
shoot. I really need to
Keep
get you.
forgetting about. Yeah. It's so weird that this game has fall damage.
Dan takes more fall damage than I think he should. He takes falls for. There's no meat to hurt from the fall. Game really is.
Oh yeah. I'm always a fan of like levels that are like dingy docks with rusty uh with like rusty boats. Were you supposed to throw it?
I'm supposed to.
Is there a way to go first person?
Talk to Casper. He probably knows.
Them birds pesky, aren't they? See if you can use your head to solve this puzzle. It should work like any other item in your inventory.
Nope. What if you can you switch like while you're in head mode, can you switch to your inventory?
Probably something.
Oh. Can you push in on the joysticks? Try triangle. Oh. Can you just like push it in farther or something?
I'm not because that.
Can you
Can I not get my head back? Are they not letting me have my head back?
uh
Randomized every single time, as far as I'm aware. On. Dan, let's see if I can get first person. On. Is there like a button? You can look up like.
I will. Keep pressing buttons. Medieval 2 head puzzle. The first observatory level, blah blah blah. With 4 levels.
Manual. Here we go.
If you hit the levers in a random order, you'll eventually get the combo in a guess. Jeez. Oh wait, hit L1 and triangle, and then hold L2 or hold L2 and R2, and that puts it in first person. If you hold L2 and R2,
I'm holding it.
you holding both of them.
Yeah. It just pauses the.
Can you like pause in? That's what this person's saying.
L2 and R2.
Are you try L1 and R1? What the hell? Uh, is this one of those? Is this one of those controllers where hitting both at the same time doesn't actually do anything?
That shouldn't be the case.
Because that was the case with my old controller. That's why I had to like map them in a zigzag. Then just keep hitting the buttons randomly, and you'll eventually guess.
Ah, that sucks. Sucks. I hate it. But gonna bring this one up to full.
Just like brute force it. I mean, there's only 16 combinations.
Punch.
No, wait, hold on. What's the math for this? It actually shouldn't take too long because there's only 4 levers with 4 things each. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
See, you got it.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, now you can take your head. What was the thing?
It was 3 is 2, 4 is 2, 1 is 1, 2 is 3.
Okay.
That is not accurate to every playthrough. Changes.
Yeah, that's what the thing said. The thing said don't even bother using DanCam. It's just guess brute force.
Swap 2. Boom. Boom. Dead. Now collect the chalice. Money, 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 money. Chalice of Souls.
Yeah, that's what they've all been called. Not to be confused with the Well of Souls. You ever watch that? The fuck, what was it called? Uh, the Seventh Sign, I think is what it was called. I want to say it had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
I
Let
remember
me
that.
check.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, the
Bad
Seventh
movie.
Sign.
Am I supposed to?
No, it didn't have. Okay, so no, it's not. It did not have Arnold in it. I think.
There's something with Arnold where he fights the devil.
Yeah, no, that's not at all the thing I was thinking of. Although somewhat similar. Are you thinking of like the Seventh Seal?
No, that is way different.
End of Days.
Is yes, I remember.
Yeah. Seventh Sign is one where this woman's going to give birth to a child that's going to start the apocalypse because the child will be the first one born after the Well of Souls is depleted. So it'll be the first child born without a soul. And
Wild.
they tried, and the birth is going to be heralded by several events happening, one of the and they basically try to stop all 7. They try to stop any of the 7 signs from happening so that it won't go bad. One of which is they try to stop an execution via gas chamber. uh, uh yeah, the what it is like the killer that the person being executed murdered his own family because he was having delusions of religion. It was like, oh, God told me to do it. Um, and like they try to stop the execution from happening, but when the prison staff like intervene, like a gunfight breaks out, and the person ends up uh, inmate ends up getting
Shot.
uh, yeah, shot and dies anyways, and that was like their last hope. So then it ends with the woman like giving birth but choosing to die at childbirth to refill the well of souls. It's really stupid. Like, oh my god, it is so stupid.
Very stupid, but it sounds like the enjoyable kind.
Oh yeah, no, it is definitely the enjoyable kind of stupid.
Jester, you ever watch this movie?
Oh, is Jester? I think Jester might be in the bathroom or muted. Oh wait, are you there, Jester?
I cannot make this. By the way, I'm great at video games, so if anybody thinks that I'm at fault, not that. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's so weird.
Maybe you know. Buy it for now. Wonderful moment.
Nice. Oh god, this ship is British. Or no, Australian? Is that the Australian flag?
Maybe.
That is the Australian flag. Okay, never mind. That ship's not British, it's Australian.
Yeah, but the Australians are just as bad. Everything wants to kill you there.
That's Australia, not Australians. Australia is just like America, except with gun control. Uh,
No, 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 die, stay dead.
God, those squid things are annoying. They have faces like Nemesis.
They have very weird face. Notice that. Big
Yeah.
lips. They look like sexy.
God, I would kill for sexy Squidward.
Once through this door, there's no going back, Dan. So you probably want to make sure that you got the chalice.
All right,
This is
I'm
the
gonna.
developer letting you know that you. Down the
Oh,
music's back.
don't. Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be
Okay.
back in like 20 seconds.
All right, Dan, you've come a long way. I'd save if I was you.
Stay between.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Use the bathroom and checking the doggies.
Die, 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 die. Gotta destroy these bodies.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Eh.
I gotta
Welcome
kill
back.
this guy. Dang it.
Oh, Jester's back too.
Yeah, everybody's
Yes.
back.
Awesome. When'd you get back?
Like 30 seconds before
Everybody.
you did.
Oh, nice.
He
Die,
said to
die,
make a
sexy
short
Squidward
trip.
head. Die! Pretty sure I'm getting hurt by. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Dead, dead. Ah, game over. They show my corpse. Don't worry, loading. Because I gotta say.
God, that is a massive sword.
Yep.
You think he might be compensating for something?
Oh,
Ah!
I skipped over this. Actually, higher pathway.
Hmm.
Bring us down a London street. We live there. He's.
Do 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 do.
Look at that. That's
Ooh.
cool. Following an imp down a dark and.
In a dark, dark town, in a dark, dark house, down the dark, dark stairs, in the dark, dark basement, there lived a
There
dark,
we
dark
go.
skeleton named the Funny Bones lived.
So spooky. Kind of cool.
Absolutely. I am always a fan of that train. Looks like it belong in Castlevania. I think it's the black and gold.
Probably.
Whenever I see black and gold, my first thought is Castlevania.
Load game. Okay. Loading my game because I just gotta say.
Yeah.
Hour 41 minutes?
Yeah? No, you're an hour 56. Oh, you mean into the game. You're an hour 56 minutes into the stream.
Okay. God, I kind of want to. Same time. Keep it. Hours,
Yeah.
right?
God, I think I went up to 3 hours yesterday just because I didn't want to stop.
Okay, let me.
I think at some point after we finish, after I finish, I think some point in the future.
No! Go on my head.
Ah, big rip. I think some point in the future I'll probably end up streaming, uh, Eternal Darkness because I have a lot more fun playing it than you do.
That's fair.
So
It's all about how much fun you have.
yeah. Ah. Yeah, check to see how busy tomorrow's gonna be.
My boss called me up this morning, like, "Hey, would you like to come in hours?" And I'm like, "Kinda not really."
Yeah. You know what the worst thing ever is? Whenever like a new manager comes in and decides to shake things up.
Oh, I hate that.
It really depends on how they go about the execution.
Usually in ways that everyone hates, like messing with people's hours that they'd been working the same schedule for years.
And that's definitely nobody likes having new hours to work.
Yeah.
So especially if you decide after that it's just going to be random and roll the dice. Or say, okay, we're gonna have overtime, maybe, maybe not, but maybe, maybe.
There's definitely managers who are like jobs and fumbling out for the first. Oh. And I think definitely there's some great managers who definitely go through that fumble period. So I guess it depends on like if they continue even after you tried to talk to them about your schedule. That's when you draw the line.
Yeah.
I've
That's always the
definitely
worst.
had managers.
God, so worst job I ever worked, Gaddy's Pizza, which is weird because the best job, well, one of the best jobs I ever worked was also Gaddy's Pizza at a different location that closed down. Uh, but so I was already working the maximum amount of hours that I could at the place.
That's fair.
And I was actually working more than the maximum hours that I could because I was always scheduled to close, which I hated because one of the managers, the one I usually ended up closing with, didn't help at all and then would complain about how long it's taking me to,
Close the.
uh, yeah, do all the dishes, sweep the floor, clean out the the dough mixer, like doing all that while she just sat in the office on her phone. Um, and the thing is, I knew my manager prior to working there. I went to high school with her.
Oh.
And so she will like complain that I was actually cleaning the pizza pans, like taking the effort to actually clean them properly, which is a huge red flag. That is something she was complaining about, and like I was already working more than the hours I was comfortable
When
with.
you
I
get
had
the fire
asked
going, we might be
the
able to
general
leave it alone.
manager if like multiple times if like I could be scheduled to not close because I was tired of closing. And they're like, "Oh, we'll see next week." It was always "we'll see next week." Anywho, I found a new job, and I had and so when I went to um, when I went to work to let them know, "Hey, this is going to be my last day here. I'm not giving you 2 weeks notice because fuck you." Um, I in like right before I could actually have that conversation, general manager came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you want a raise? It'll be 50 cents," which meant I'd end up making still about 50 cents less than I'd be making at my new job that I had lined up. And they're like, uh that's not enough for me to like say yes. It was like, "Oh no, no, it'll be great. All you'll have to do is like work on Thursdays," which when I was hired, I specifically asked off because I have D&D.
Oh.
And I was like, "No, actually, I wanted to tell you that this is my last day here. I got a new job." And they're like, "What? No. What if I gave you what if I gave you an extra 50 cents on top of that?" And I was like, "Would I still have to work Thursdays?" And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No." Like at that point, I just yeah, no. At that point, I was just absolutely done. I took the topper off my car, handed it to him, clocked out, drove home. That day, I was only clocked in for maybe 10 minutes max.
I was like,
Cause
okay,
like
screw you,
that
I'm
was
out.
yeah, no, I was willing to work out the rest of the day until that huge amount of disrespect.
Oh, if that's rough.
Yeah.
When
Uh
when I worked in fast food, not a bad job by the way. I liked my managers and not liked the customer.
yeah, no,
So
customers are always the worst part.
I need a more fire.
Need more
Uh
gas.
yeah, maybe. I don't see why you'd need more fire. You got the fire
If we
there.
could get the fire going,
That's the fire. Maybe I'm just.
Probably. What about standing on like the back? Oh, no? Can you stand on the front maybe?
Like anything around.
Hmm. Can you smack the wheels?
The fire is going.
Can you try standing on the front?
Oh, that might be it.
Oh,
Wait, oh, maybe I need to.
Yeah. What is it? Hot air balloon?
Hot air balloon.
Hmm. Maybe you're stuck.
Medieval 2 hot air balloon puzzle.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. I got a
Oh, the
bellows.
bellows.
Yep, I
Yeah, I
didn't use the
forgot about
bellows. There
those.
we go.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
You, Scraps, are the good at game.
You did the
It
thing.
took me way too long to figure that out, but whatever.
But you solved that baby puzzle for babies.
This is an
Oh my
M-rated.
god.
Is it ready?
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with his face?
At the press of a button,
It's M-rated.
the red scope will find all the pages of the spell book. Good. Start the machine.
God,
Start the machine.
the detail on that face.
Yes.
Oh, textures are nice, but they don't animate.
Be mine.
I mean, a lot of PS1 games.
No!
Yeah.
I just ruined
Yeah.
everything by flying my stupid.
What have we got here? Meddlesome fool. Do you know what you've ruined? Manda, deal with this wretch. Time to break some bones, Dogman.
I'm always a fan of dapper lizards.
Oh goodness, I gotta kill these bozos. Oh no. Okay. Health in here.
There is.
Are you telling
Oh,
me that
and
these bozos can't get into this room?
That's a
Eh.
safe room, apparently.
can you buy what is provision? Oh, that's just the why do you have to select provision first? Are there gonna be things other than ammo that you can buy at some point?
Yeah, some enemies can steal weapons.
And you have to buy them back?
Yes.
God, that sounds awful. What is this? Majora's Mask?
That's medieval.
I don't know, I was making a joke. That's a thing that can happen in Majora's Mask.
You don't want to lose your shield by a like.
No, actually the shield is one of the few things you can't lose.
I'm just
I
gonna
got
keep
not
shooting
in
Dogman.
not in Ocarina of
This
Time.
should work.
Well, yeah, but in Majora's Mask, in Majora's Mask, the bird can steal your sword, and you have to
Hmm.
buy it back from the Curiosity Shop, or you have to reset time.
Oh my god, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
This sucks, but this is my tactic, and it might just.
Hey, cheese it out like cross stacking.
I think he might actually be blocking the.
If you hammer time.
At the sword. Maybe this isn't working.
Just poke him with a
It's
cane.
it's a PS1 game. Oh god. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm run by and do. No, he unlocks.
I hated the old way of stun lock.
I think he just stuns me, which is sort of the obnoxious part.
Stun lock is the equivalent of constantly spamming someone with an attack in a fighting game when they're against a wall.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Sunlock is just like
Oh, there we go.
it is whenever you is whenever you keep hitting someone and like the
Oh
hit
god damn that
lands,
lizard, that motherfucking lizard. Oh, okay. He
the
swapped to the
hit
pistol. Maybe that'll work.
yeah. Sunlock is whenever you hit someone and your hits keep them stuck in their like getting
Okay,
hit
I'm gonna
animation
retreat. Maybe there's some health. Nope, I can't.
because each time they recover, uh, they get hit again. basically giving them no
There
time
we
to
go.
recover.
Is there anything in here I can use?
No, you
You already
used it
used the
earlier.
path then. Dead. Okay.
Big rip.
I'm gonna have to do that entire section again.
But you didn't say it
No way.
beforehand?
No, there was no save point. Maybe they
Oh.
do save. Maybe they auto save.
This is a PS1 game.
I'm gonna beat these two bosses, and I'm gonna.
Alright.
Since I know what the puzzles are, I'm just gonna run through.
Yeah, the puzzle's not difficult now that we know to use the bellows.
Here.
I do like the environments. They're very.
It's very spooky.
Oh, yeah. Are there any vampires in this game?
I don't think so.
Ah, big rip.
They advertise him, but they never show him.
What
They
was
never
that
advertise
one?
either.
What was that one game where like you could throw your head as a weapon?
There's a bunch of them.
I know, but there's like one specific that was really shitty.
Never Dead.
No, I think it was like a SNES game or an NES
Dead
game.
Alive.
No. It's the one where the Game Grumps had the joke of like the developer being really proud of it, even though it was garbage. Ah, what is it called? I gotta look this up.
Change it every.
I don't know what it is, and I don't know the words to search to find it.
To be fair, you'd have to go through the entire Game Grumps.
I know there was an animated that was based off it where it was the one where it was like where like the child finds the game and the wife is like, I thought you were never gonna talk about that ever again, you know.
Wild.
Oh god.
What was an interesting? That's based off of it.
I remember the name.
It's not popular because the anime focuses on the arguably part mafia
I
stuff.
knew that.
Mafia stuff that builds up to the big betrayal in the game. Like this action. No, 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 no. I just want health. Dare you all betray me, especially you birds.
Decap attack. That's what it was.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If I made
Decap
the cap attack, I probably would have been pretty proud of it too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's decap attack. God, it took way more effort than it should have to find it.
Maybe I need to use the crossbow. Maybe that's the weapon to use.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't die, you know, I'm dead.
You want to call it?
What's our time?
Our
You guys hit
time
9
is
p.m. Central.
2:15. 2 hours 15 minutes.
I'm gonna give it one more go.
All right, one more shot. I believe in you.
Don't.
I will. I
Don't.
will believe. I believe that this will be the shot that you win.
This is the Ross shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I am putting all my faith into you.
Please don't. Please
Yeah.
don't make this your Ross shot. Please don't.
Yes.
No pressure.
No, no pressure, but this is this is all my faith in you is going into this shot. We're gonna get a divorce if you don't make it.
Oh no!
No pressure.
Bird! I've already fucked it up. The bird got my skull.
Big rip. Do you take like extra damage if you don't have your skull? Is it like a
No,
Mario case?
these brain leech things can hop onto my head.
Oh yeah, those do a shit ton of damage.
No, 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 no. Okay.
I believe in you.
You gonna keep believing?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Don't stop
So
believing.
Don't
Hold on to that
stop.
feeling. Hold on to that feeling. I hope you were hitting it.
I think I hit it.
in the
Alright.
night.
Was it you or Kiko and Gilly that did the Journey cover of Ponies in Pockets?
That was Keiko.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really had much for seeing stuff on the Pocket channel yet.
That's
So, I mean, there's like stuff ahead. It's kind of later on and mixed, unless I do also some one-off stuff, kind of like that bonus content.
yeah. No.
I mean, I might do
No
something karaoke
covers.
related, but Frey has been doing a little bit of stuff with Pistol. If you might have
Ow.
seen Doctor, Can You Spare Some Time, where he was having Pistol singing a cover of
Which
Mister, Can You Spare a Dime?
oh god, what was the other song that Ponies with Pockets did? Because there was another song other than Separate Ways that was done, and other than Be Prepared, obviously.
Be pre.
Oh, do you mean like something that was in an
It
episode that was meant
no
to be
no
based on a show, or something
no
separate?
no no. It was just a cover.
Um, I'd have to find it because the only covers I would know about at this time would have been in a little special thing for a moment, or something else that's like on its own for a song. Because I know Jitty did some
Oh
stuff
wait, no, it
prior
wasn't the
before.
cover. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I just remember what it was. I was thinking of. It's been years since I've even thought about it, so I thought it was a cover, but it's definitely not. I was thinking of Knights of Time and Space.
Oh, yeah, that was also Keiko.
Yeah, I know that one was Kiko because that was before the Separate Ways cover. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm kind of curious to see what I can maybe ask about in the group. If maybe doing something like similar, but I don't want to necessarily say, "Hey, I'm replacing what Keiko did in between."
Yeah, yeah, probably not like replacing. Like, probably a cover of a different song would be.
Yeah,
Uh,
because that one kind of has its own charm and story to it. So
yeah.
yeah, I'd have to
What
try
song
and think.
would
As
you
much as I love
choose?
Separate Ways,
What about Don't Stop Me Now?
Don't stop.
oh, I could probably do that.
No. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time.
Yeah, it's a
Having
fair
a
night.
ball.
Please don't try to do a British accent with that.
Yeah.
I physically felt ill.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself
Please,
a
please,
real
please don't
good
demonetize this video. Please
time.
don't demonetize this video.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying so
we're gonna get to
hard.
Monster.
I'm trying
I
so
think my
hard.
favorite cover of that song is from Null Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the FMA parody. Uh, it's because it comes out of nowhere, and it just abruptly stops when Cornello is defeated, and it's like, "Stone, please." I like Null Metal. It has the absurdist humor. It has the quick absurdist humor that I like.
Isn't that the same
Nice.
guy that made Nun?
No, but they are. No. It's not. But they are closely like tied together.
Oh, fair
It's
enough.
made by a separate people, or it's made by a separate person, but they do crossovers quite a lot.
Okay, that makes sense. A
Like
a
they,
lot of those people.
yeah. It was I want to say it was Falero that did Nun Piece, and Purple Eyes for the Win uh that did no, Purple Eyes did Nun Piece, and Falero did uh Null Metal.
You know,
You already
I'm
got
gonna check. I can probably actually progress.
Like maybe they'll also do a stick song.
Don't Jump. Oh yeah, Six has great songs like Sailing Away. Honestly, Sailing Away would be
No, there's
perfect.
no save point.
Yeah, I mean that would be pretty good.
Yeah, because you know the second half is talking about aliens and their starships.
Yeah, where they decide, okay, let's go from something poetic to something out there, which
Yeah.
would fit.
Either that or Renegade.
Or maybe Blue Collar Man, just for the sake of blue. I remember the lyrics in particular.
Yeah. Lady.
Sweet Madam Blue. Because that
Yeah.
would be more like a song that I think the Doctor would try and joke about with saying, "No, yeah, it's about the TARDIS."
There we
Sweet
go.
Madam Blue,
There we go.
see through your looking glass.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Dogman is invincible. I can do this.
So you can't actually use
Quick
silver
to the
on him.
spit attack.
The spin attack.
Is he a were dog?
I don't know. I don't think he's a word. I just think that he has like a
Modifications.
his defense. Box it.
They got me in a song jukebox mindset. My brain's just cycling through songs. I could try and see if Doctor's range would hit.
Nah. Stop.
My own
Stop.
range
Stop.
goes
Stop.
like
Stop. 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 Oh dear God!
Oh my
It's
God,
stun lock.
Jesus!
That was an entire health bar.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It was
What
like a freaking
about
double hit.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh, I would probably want to have a couple of the other actors probably
Yeah.
joining in if I was going to do that.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to hurt
Actors
the dog man.
slash
Okay, I'm
singers.
running into here.
Bohemian Rhapsody is a good one.
Oh yeah,
but it's also one of those ones that can tell, like, oh hey, this is like one of the big ones.
Yeah, that's probably something you'd save for like a finale or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Not gonna be enough. Oh dear.
What was what was that one
Mhm.
what about Radio Gaga?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
I'm
Radio
gonna
Gaga.
try
That's
this.
a good one.
I'm gonna try this. Run around like
cause all
so.
we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo, Radio Gaga, Radio what's new?
There we go. That
Radio,
worked. The goddamn hammer of Thor
someone
worked.
still loves you.
Please stop. I'm trying not to get this demonetized. No matter how nice the song is, they will come after me.
Even if it's just like someone quoting a karaoke
Well,
wise.
Yeah,
To be
even
fair-
even if the music industry is abysmal. There we go. Gosh
So
darn
much
it.
for fair use.
Yeah, I mean, it would be
there
under.
is no fair use in the music industry.
Used to be.
there never is. Sony took over.
Well, I mean, it was the whole Viacom fight if you're talking about the YouTube's extent of it,
Yeah.
but I mean, with Twitch, I'm not sure how stupidly specific they are about it, but I was even
it's an
researching
act.
for the longest time workarounds and stuff that actually wasn't even a workaround to
Oh,
begin
hey,
with, but
music. I
actually
forgot what
within the
that
rules.
sounded like.
Yep.
It's like, oh hey, we're gonna say don't do this thing because we're lazy about doing the logistics. It's like, okay, let's go through logistics. Let's do it.
All right. And so, where's the save?
Oh, it does the Mjolnir
Oh,
thing.
the boomerang!
Alrighty. Okay. What do you got for me, Professor? Maybe this will
Did it crash?
black.
Did it crash?
I hope not.
Do we just go through that and go nowhere?
Did it just crash?
I hope not.
Let's call it for the night, because I think it crashed!
Oh wait for it.
At least you beat it. And now we don't have to divorce.
Seething.
So, thank you everybody for watching. Check out some of the other Let's Plays, like Arkham Asylum, or either of the two Dungeons and Dragons campaigns that are on the channel. If you on the YouTube channel,
YouTube channel.
leave in the comment what song, what pop song do you think would make a good spooky music video other than Backstreet's Back? Because that's already been done.
Call me maybe.
Yeah. I
For
think
a spooky video.
yeah. I think TikTok would make a good horror video.
Texas.
I'm talking about the Kesha song.
Oh, okay.
Um,
TikTok on fuck yeah.
Well, I've heard a few takes of some ABBA songs.
Oh, here we go.
oh, I mean, we're
Oh,
we still
hey!
gotta.
One hell of a load time.
Yeah.
Oh.
all the pages of the spell book, then he hasn't got full control of the undead. If we can get to them before he does, then we just might stand a chance of defeating him. Sorry, no time for chat. If you're ready, let's get this show on the road.
All right, I won! Yay! Okay. Let's go to the gardens. Save progress. There we go. Boom.
Yeah. And all right.
This is power. This is glorious, wonderful.
But we're still gonna end the episode, right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
we're done.
yeah. So yeah, do all those things that we said, and make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more, which you do definitely, because we are the funny.
Yes, and I also found an update for the YouTube situation. If your song you're doing is a cover song, you share revenue with the copyright owner, whatever.
Yeah,
But,
But-
don't want to push the line.
Yeah. So with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say. But good night, everybody.
good night, everybody. Especially to this weird gremlin.
He's too
Yeah,
tall to be a
especially
gremlin.
him. And by the way, don't lose your head.